very easily. However, it could also go the other way, and where if Suspect is able to get in on Kazuya consistently, then it could just easily be curtains.
Yeah.
Because Sephiroth, surprisingly light character that will explode just as much as any other character playing Kazuya.
Absolutely.
Against Kazuya, I mean, but oh geez, and already off the bat getting the third dots, and oh, that's a lot of shield damage.
Yeah, that's rough, but Suspect is able to come out relatively unscathed, only 18% to speak of, but there's the opening, not much to speak of though. Great DI there from Burst.
Oh, and already setting it back up. You know what? I'm a big fan of this. Neither player really just sort of running headlong into this, taking their shots, picking their chances, really making most of spot dodges. Something, though, Suspect has to be careful of is don't want to be mashing spot dodge all the time, because it seems to be just run up spot dodge,
Yeah.
like anticipating the opponent's going to do something.
These guys are scrapping so far, man, just up in each other's faces. Not a lot of taking time. We've seen people try to camp out Suspect today. Sir Dank was doing that a little bit earlier against Suspect, just waiting on the platform. Suspect finds an opening, though. Electric Wing Godfist in the back air off stage now. His
three-piece combo.
Suspect chases him out there and finishes that stock. Way to get it.
My goodness. All it took was that one little bonk on the top of the head, but here we go, starting up the engine.
There's another one. We're trying to drive himself into a win here in game one. Burst has him off stage in the corner. Hard to get through from Sephiroth sometimes, but Suspect finds his way back onto the stage. A little bit of ledge camping coming through from Burst.
Okay, Rage Drive online as well, so there could be a lot of damage really fast here.
Yeah, Burst gotta be careful lest this happens.
Oh, goes for the up B, but misses it, and Burst is like, no. Here you go, an up air for all your troubles.
Settle down a little bit. Don't get too antsy here. We're gonna catch him with that up air, take that stock. We got ourselves tied stocks here. Suspect running up, trying to find that opening, just playing footsies right now, just dashing back and forth.
Yeah, dashing, a little bit of wave dashing as well. That Kazuya movement.
That falling there from Burst was really risky, but it connected. I like that a lot. Put him off stage, but still has Suspect in the corner here, and Suspect has looked to be on the back foot ever since he got that stock. The Nair to send him off stage yet again. The early jump catches the Nair as well, though.
Yeah, this Sephiroth's Nair is going to be doing so well to wall out Kazuya, but you know what? The Rage Drive is going to do not much to keep Sephiroth alive.
Yeah, it definitely is not. Going to take that stock. 123 now on Suspect. The forward air doesn't connect as Burst is barely unable to take the stock. Stuck in the corner, but immediately going to reverse it. Great grab.
Double jab.
From way below the stage, he gets stalled pretty well to get back, but you finally get back, and Burst is going to catch you with that. That's terrific big.
And that was also a sweet spot of Sephiroth, because like Sephiroth's sword is so big it has like that weird middle sweet spot.
Yeah.
Oh, that was expertly
insane
done.
Timing.
But only gets the starter. Doesn't really get much of a follow from the Godfist.
Yeah, Burst thought he had the shield for sure. Suspect went right behind him, tapped him on the shoulder, and said, "I'm behind you, son." Not too much of a punishment.
Nothing personal, kid.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was looking for. I was trying to remember what the teleports behind you thing was. There it is, off stage. Suspect not able to find a big punish, but a tech situation. Burst comes out alive.
Catching him with just the toesies on that back air.
Just the toesies. Hit him with the dog and send him to the pound. There we go, F-tilt off stage. Suspect trying to make it back. Rage Drive on deck. He's able to make it back. Oh my gosh, barely.
What a good job. What a solid recovery. As Burst still the F-tilt, not dead yet, but that is going to take out the Rage Drive.
Stays alive here, does Suspect. Makes it back to the ledge. No two-frame to boot. Rolls in, but he gets grabbed yet again. Suspect has been unable to make it back to center stage as Burst is going to clean up that game and take game one. Sephiroth. Good stuff there from Burst. He played very well. What do you think is the mix-up there for Suspect? What do you think he needs to do to better his performance here in this set?
Geez, it's really tough because Sephiroth's whole game at this point is going to be walling you out, but I think the most you can do is, we saw so time and time again, the ledge pressure. Mix-ups from ledge, and it is very difficult because Kazuya doesn't have that many options to really get up safely from ledge, but that's where Burst was getting most of the damage done. So we're going to see exactly how that'll change here, and obviously making the most of your neutral wins. We saw a lot of times there he landed the Electric Wing Godfist or grab, but could not get any follow-up whatsoever after it.
Yeah, and I will say I'm not sure if that's a thing of Suspect screwing up his combo or Burst having a very good disadvantage state against Kazuya. It could be a little bit of both. But Suspect has had a hard time really getting these full confirmed that Kazuya can get sometimes. 66% on burst as we're talking about it though.
Like right there, we saw Tombstone Crusher when I imagine it was supposed to be God Fist coming out.
Suspect is going to have to whip out the fundies here. He's going to have to be playing a lot more neutral than he's used to. Onto the platform, no follow-up though, and there's that command grab. Is going to take it, not quite though. Burst staying alive in the corner there. No tech.
No tech, but he eats a laser for your troubles.
And there's that ledge pressure you were talking about. Suspect stuck in the corner. He just slowly takes that stage back and reverses it. Burst allows the Suspect to get back onto the stage, and that could turn out to be a fatal error, or that dash attack forward air is going to put some damage on him.
Oh my gosh, you know, that was a gutsy play saying, no, I don't care if you're up smashing with One Wing Angel, I'm still going to grab your butt.
Yeah, Burst has got to feel lucky to be alive right now. 161 as Sephiroth against Kazuya. Man, you don't see that happen very often. 80% now on Suspect, though. Both these guys looking to take the stock quickly now. In the corner there, down smash, no punish.
Yeah, that's a rough miss punish from Suspect here, as now Burst trying to make the most of this. 94%. One sweet spot, neutral.
Yeah, that's it.
There it is.
Suspect finally able to get in and find that opening. 180%. Maybe not going to be living as long this time. Burst gets hit right again on that platform.
But still, once again, lands the grab, and it's almost like frame one. Burst is jumping out of it, not wanting to get God Fisted.
Ooh, Burst with that ledge pressure. As you said earlier, it's been so strong so far. Going to drop off with that forward air. Suspect finding his time. There it is. A little bit of an opening. Nothing too big, though.
Yeah,
gets in with that grab.
And still, look at that. Just like, it's always just grab and then out. That's it. Just seems like all Suspect is able to get is just a simple grab.
Yeah, and despite that, Suspect's been winning quite a bit of neutral. Finding himself with a lead here, 76% now on Burst. But there's that nair back here. Suspect way off stage. You could find an early stock loss here, but Suspect makes it back and finds another grab. There's that forward throw. What's the follow-up? We got F-tilt. It's like, get off me. Take my space. There's a forward air. Back to ledge now with Suspect, as Burst is just putting him at disadvantage for so long. This has been masterfully played by Burst.
Exactly. Really well played. And now Rage Art is online.
He's putting on a clinic right now and holding advantage
and
pushing it for a super long time.
That is really tough to deal with, especially because Sephiroth has One Winged Angel, so it does allow that extra jump to cover more range.
Ooh, up B not going to connect. Suspect finds his way back onto the stage. It's weird. Burst has found some crazy survivability here. Suspect has been unable to find these kills. As Burst is kind of just putting on a masterclass and putting Kazuya at disadvantage and keeping him there.
Yeah, now we're at the point where Burst is like almost untouchable from Suspect.
Ooh, there it is.
Troubles the kid.
That's going to be it. He finds the opening. As we do have Burst on his last stock, and it's one of those things against Kazuya, you can never be super confident here. That up tilt's going to connect on stage, but Rage Drive is on deck. Onto the ledge. Burst just putting on that ledge pressure. Suspect has had such a hard time dealing with.
Oh, yeah, and now look at this wall of back airs. How are you going to deal with it? You need to get something started, and just the mix-up of all mix-ups. You think you're getting a back air, now you're getting a jab.
Ooh, good parry, but no opening.
That sword is so big, you can parry it, and now that you got to make the most of this.
There it is. Suspect has been having a hard time following up on those combos, and that struggle is going to continue. 146 now, only 35 now, 49 on Burst. Don't look for it, no turnaround on that, and that space out back air is going to take the stock off a Suspect who's got to lock in here if he wants a shot.
Yeah, got to lock in, lock up, and Burst is like, I got this. Burst is sitting pretty here. Burst has been just walling him out consistently, just back airs, all this stuff. Using the range of that sword because we saw it a couple times there. Suspect got the parry on the back air, but that sword is so long and Kazuya is so slow, it didn't even have the time to, get the proper punish.
There it is!
Oh,
I wasn't sure if he was going to bring it out.
Oh, boy.
Suspect reaching into the character goodie bag. Sonic is the one that is closest to his Kazuya in terms of skill. He's been working this out at locals, playing a lot of Sonic against Michigan PR players, and it does go well for him. And one thing about Suspect's Sonic, he was talking about, he has a hard time playing Sonic as he should be played. He plays too aggressive. He wants to run in. And we're seeing shades of that already, 50% now on Burst within the first 15 seconds of the game.
Well, I mean, the character is very, very fast, but it's crazy because what everybody thinks is like, oh, this is a fast character. You think they want to be up in your face, kind of like Fox, but no, this character is actually so fast they loop back around to like
Exactly.
you don't touch me because you can't catch up to me.
And Sonic becoming a more and more relevant character with players like Sonic's getting these crazy wins. Ken and Raph have been around forever. Suspect trying to show some shades of that. Already doing very well so far, 94% on this.
Yeah, look at that. Already building percent more consistently already than building percent more consistently on the Sonic than at times he was doing on the Kazuya. So,
Yeah,
but still going for that run-up grab situation.
I do like this pick for Suspect, able to contest with the mobility of Sephiroth, get in and actually do something about the insane ranging that Suspect or Burst can put onto you. Sonic is able to play around that much better, but that dash attack is going to run right through and catch him. Suspect looking okay, but in a bit of a deficit here.
There you go, a little forward throw, trying to see what he can do. Going for that back air off stage, not going to get it just yet, as now Burst still making the most he's back. And the Burst ledge pressure has been the name of this set.
Absolutely. Suspect, regardless of character, has just had a hard time getting back from the corner. Burst has been coming through with extremely strong fundamentals, but that back air is going to take it. Suspect brings it down to even stocks. Both of these guys have big crowds behind them, 5 to 10 people for each of them, lighting up every single time one of them takes the stock. That falling there for Burst is looking good. Suspect on the platform having a hard time getting down in the corner yet again.
Yeah, and there you go. Just see pressure, just short hop nair after short hop nair. Doesn't get the fair he needed as well, and it's now Burst is back on the offensive.
There's an opening for Suspect, has him in the corner. Trying to charge up a little bit. Spin dash is coming through, but there's that nair hit him back. And there, another advantage scenario for Burst. Suspect is going to take his time. Forward air coming through, and this is what Suspect was looking for. He's actually able to space out, take his time a little bit more than he typically does with Sonic. And it's going well enough for him. He's not super far out of this game. Bit of a deficit though.
Yeah, and look at that. That is brutal. And now Suspect on his tournament stock here, taking on Burst, trying to do anything. Went into the bag of tricks, finding the Sonic to try and force any more games here.
Yeah, Burst has just been too consistent so far, man. It took him a second to get his footing with the Sonic. But ever since then, he's just looked great. There's that back throw, no back air to boot, but Suspect in really rough shape, stuck on this platform. Burst tries to let the up smash rip, but not going to find it.
Yeah, Burst is like, okay, just how far ahead am I? Can I just let this rip?
Yeah, he's in one of those spots, up by an entire stock. He's lapped Suspect in percent now, and that is going to do it. Suspect unable to find the character mix-up as Burst takes it over Suspect, who I believe placed exactly his seed. Good run for Suspect today.
Good job from Suspect. Great job from Burst as Burst moves on. And with that, is Michigan completely out?
I do believe so. Boku, Dice, and Suspect are all fallen out.
Dice got upset again in losers?
Yeah, it was a... he was having a lot of trouble. There was one moment after game one, he puts down his controller, and the cursor on the character select screen does one of these.
Oh.
So he kind of looks back at me and shrugs his shoulders. I gave him my controller. But by then it might have been too little too late. Dice was having a little bit of trouble today.
I mean, I keep an extra control in my bag for a reason. Could have just come grab
exactly.
me. So
Exactly. I think it's new controller time for Dice, though. I picked